foolish. Foolishness, it comes with, it's painful. Because we think we all of that. We got a lot of abilities. We can create. We can send man to the moon. We can be inventors, but we're limited. If I understand that I'm limited, then that's when God takes control and gives me the wisdom that I desire. Humility. Be humble. If you don't understand your purpose, ask God. But ask him in sincerity. What's my purpose, God? Did you ever ask that question? What's my purpose? Why I'm here? What am I meant to do? But sometimes he can't tell us all at once. It might be too much. How you gonna know a fool when you see a fool? How you gonna know foolishness if you haven't been foolish?
You love sleep more than you love success. And I'm here to tell you today, if you're going to be successful, you've got to be willing to give up sleep. You got to be willing to work off for 3 hours of sleep, 2 hours. If you really want to be successful, some days you will have to stay up 3 days in a row. Because you got to be willing to work off for 3 hours of sleep, 2 hours. If you don't want it badder than you want to party, you don't want it as much as you want to be cool. Most of you don't want success. You don't want it badder than... I don't know how many of y'all got asthma in here today, but if you ever had an asthma attack before, you short of breath, SOB, shortness of breath, you wheezing. The only thing you trying to do is get some air. You don't care about no basketball game. You don't care what's on TV. You don't care about nobody calling you. You don't care about a party. The only thing you care about when you're trying to breathe is to get some fresh air. I'm not eating like I eat at home. That's why you're about to go to the next level. Because if you keep eating like you ate at home, you'll keep being a boy or a girl. It's time to become man, woman.
For anything, that's what the OGs told me, so I listen. Real riders don't fold under pressure. We become the diamonds people mention. I'm the rose in the concrete. I'm the diamond from the rose. I'm the rose from the concrete. I'm the diamond from the cold. Great, baby.
Out here driving cause I need mine. If you see me in the street, throw a peace sign. Man, these people so phony. I'm everybody, homie. UGT, Uber got Tony. Out here driving cause I need mine. If you see me in the street, throw a peace sign. Man, these people so phony. I'm everybody, homie. UGT, Uber got Tony. Let's go.
Team Hong Hong, UG, running the Uber guy Tony. Chill as hell. Love the ride, it was sick.
Hey, HotFacts with Robert Reese, man. This your boy Dash Bandicoot tapping in with you, brother. Hey, shit, I'm right here on a break in my dash right now, getting busy, but I figured I'd tap in before I eat some grub real quick. But yo, man, I like your channel, like what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we share some of the same ideas as far as like how to navigate this gig market. So just tapping in, showing love, man. I seen your comment. Finally got a chance to hit you, bro. Whenever you get a chance back, man, just holler, man, for sure, man. Love, bro. Be safe.
Yeah, Robert Reese had me on his show, HotFacts with Robert Reese, last week, a few days ago, whatever. Yeah, and he kind of put a bug in my ear to kind of start, being a little more active with the community and going live a little bit more, and, really tapping in.
It's perfect that you said that, man. This is your lane. You made this. This is your baby, and you're gonna see it through. That's great. When Dash Bandicoot told me about you, and I'm like, I've never heard of this man before. But if you're, if he, cause he was like, he basically told me he would follow you to war if there was a war. I'm like, I gotta check him out. I gotta check him out, you know. And that's how I
Yeah.
started watching your channel.
This guy, he brings the energy. He's got the best intro in all of YouTube, mate. You've got other people saying his name, and there's a reason for that. And he can get subscribers from anyone. With his great personality, man. The Hot Facts is exactly that, man.
Hot
Hey, this
Facts.
is KG Sports, and you're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
What's up, guys? You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Take care.
This is Isaac Henderson, and you're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
What's up, guys? I'm Sean Barubi. This is my boy Vargas, and we love watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
Hello, everyone. I hope everyone had a great weekend. Hope everyone had a great morning. Hope you guys slept very, very well. Today, this is going to be a very great one. You guys do see who is sitting in that seat there. A lot of you guys know who this young gentleman is, but before I let this guy go ahead and introduce himself, okay? Today, people, it's going to be a pretty hot one in my state, in the CA. Weather is up there, people. So if you want to avoid the heat, I suggest you try working the morning time. Try something different. Try to hit a different crowd. Work a little bit earlier, so when that heat really hits, you can actually stay inside and just chill out, okay? And then do what you got to do. Hydrate yourself, drink lots of water, stretch, people. Make sure you're stretching, you're loosening up your hands, you're doing whatever you got to do. We sit a lot. Just move around so you guys are not going to be stagnant, okay? Make sure you guys are not going to be stagnant. I have a crazy story today that I'm going to get into about a delivery that I had today, and I'm going to go over it during the interview so I can hear Van's take on this. But without further ado, people, well, actually, yes, hold up, hold my horses. All right, so we have DoorDash delivery today, people. Tomorrow we have College Town Gig Finance, okay? Wednesday, people, at 2 p.m., I have Tanner Markley, people. Tanner Markley will be sitting in the same seat on Wednesday. And I was in talks with Cars and Cribs this morning through email. And I had contact with Long Island deliveries, dashers there. So gonna try to get them in later on this week. So we look like I'm trying to have a full schedule this week of very, very great content creators who really set themselves aside when they are doing their thing. So yeah, hide that dragon, boy, hide that dragon. Hey, don't whip that out yet. Don't whip it out yet. But people, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this man go ahead and introduce himself. People who are on my channel, family and friends who don't know who anyone in the gig world is, you're going to learn about a very important man right now. Go ahead and introduce yourself. The floor is yours.
Hello, everyone. My name is DoorDash Delivery, aka Driving Addict. On YouTube is either DoorDash Delivery or Driving Addict. On TikTok is DoorDash Delivery one word, DoorDash Delivery #1. On Twitch, it's also the same thing, DoorDash Delivery 1. On Instagram, DoorDash Delivery 2. On Facebook, DoorDash Delivery, like YouTube. All right, and I started out with gigs since December 30th, 2013, going on 9 years now. So I started out driving Uber, Lyft. I first picked up DoorDash in 2016. Did some Postmates 2016. Did some Uber Eats 2015, 2016-ish. Did some Flex in 2020. Instacart 2021. Walmart Spark 2021. Roadie 2021. So in my lifetime, I probably worked about 10 apps. Yeah, but lately I've been doing a lot of Spark and food delivery. Currently still deactivated from DoorDash. All right, let you take it from here, Robert Reese.
Okay, so man, yeah, I was gonna get into that, and that's what I was gonna say, people. My man is a madman out there.
I put up 9 fingers, and he said he's done about 10. And you guys heard, the DoorDash is not there. A lot of you guys know that he has been deactivated. So if you think it's going to be about deactivation today, it's not going to be a lot about deactivation. Okay. He's been hearing this stuff. People, he doesn't know what he's going to do. If it comes around, it comes around. He'll find his way back in. But until that happens, people, he is doing this thing with all of these other deliveries. And when I see my man driving and doing his thing, he's got his vest on like he works in the warehouse, and he's getting it in. Yeah, boy. So you know what? It's rare that I find people who have been driving longer than I have. And you've been driving for about 9 years. I'm up there at the 7-year mark. So I consider myself grandfather going on great grandfather in the game. You are great is what I'm going to say, because you are a generation before me. You got to give respect when it's due, people. Okay, give respect when it's due. So out of all the apps right now, well, before I get into that part, I like to go back a little bit further before the apps. What were you doing before you started doing the delivery and the gig apps?
All right. I think at the time, December 2013, I was, I think I was a server at a fire restaurant. Server.
Mm-hmm.
And then before serving, I was a W-2 delivery driver. So I've been delivering food for like 20 years, though, 21 years now, fam. Not with DoorDash, but with W-2 on and off. And I delivered Papa John's for 1 year. Donato's in Dayton, Ohio for like a year, 6 months, whatever. So before all the gig apps, I was like a server. I bartended for 2 years. I served probably like 5 years. W-2 delivery driver, probably more than 6 years. So most of my life I've been around food delivery or food or working with tips. Yeah.
Yeah, you've been serving it. Yeah, you've been serving a whole lot, and I can tell by your work ethic and how you do your thing. That's why I pretty much wanted to know you're pretty much an expert out there when you were doing your thing. You are what a lot of people call the king of deny, the king of rejecting orders,
Decline king,
the decline king. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, HotFacts is on there with someone that declines everything. What's he going to say? People, I will tell you this. When I was working in Long Beach, people, I did not have to take all my orders. I can literally sit and let them all get by.
6 miles for $3. Take the bus there, bozo.
Take the bus there, bozo. Now, when you are in an area, people, where you can actually use that and say that, it is all the way perfect, okay? It is all the way perfect. So my man knows his thing. He knows what orders benefit him in the areas that he is working in. And that's what we try to tell a lot of people when we're doing this thing. As content creators and people that do this job, we get this pretty much, this question comes out all the time. And, you have to work your market and know your market. Every market is different, and the market is different as your neighborhood, or where you can look at it like the high schools, where that high school is, the area might be a little bit different from where this high school is. So just know your market and do your thing there. So out of all of the apps right now that you are working, which one is your go-to right now?
For the last week, it was Walmart Spark. Yeah.
Okay,
Walmart Spark.
Okay, I signed up for Walmart Spark. I'm just on the waiting list. I cleared everything. I'm just on the waiting list. They told me to check back every Monday to see if anything opens up. So hopefully I do get in there and start getting it, because of the incentives that they're putting out for the new drivers are ridiculous. He's showing some stuff on the screen there, people.
981 in 33 hours. 981, 33 hours.
981 in 33 hours. People, show it again. I zoomed it in for you. 981.72 people, and those hours there. Now, people, check this out. What I tell people, I say, if I like to work to get in between 25 and 30 hours in the week, if I can't hit my grand in that, people, then you know there's something not going on right. So as you saw, that was just about the equivalent there, 972 in 33 hours, people. That's exactly what you got to be trying to shoot for if you know you can do it. If you are a very good multi-apper, that is something that you have to go ahead and look into. Now, I do understand, and I heard you say Ohio, you're in Colorado right now. You were in the Bay also, correct?
No, I'm not. Never been to out to the coast.
Okay, never been out to the coast. Now you Vietnamese?
Correct. Yes.
Hi, hi,
What?
I said hi.
I don't understand.
You got the one ball? Okay, yeah, people. We gotta now I got a question for you. Do you have any family here in Westminster, in the Westminster area, in California, Garden Grove, anyone in Southern California? Any family?
Maybe third cousin, second cousin. Yeah.
Oh, all right, yeah, all right. And,
most of my first cousins, well, all of my first cousins from both sides are still in Vietnam. Yeah.
Okay, Vietnam.
I have a second or third cousin that's in Denver. A lot of third cousins or second cousin, very extended family, but most of my first cousin, all my aunts and uncles are still in Vietnam.
Okay, still Vietnam. Now, when you are hustling like this, are you sending a lot back over there? Are your earnings? You sending them? He laughed. He said no. He said this is my money, people. He said I gotta make what I gotta make right now.
My mom used to do that back in the day.
Okay, back in the day.
She was like, I don't know, anybody that needs money, just hit up my mom and she'll Western Union that thing in ASAP. But I don't send money to my cousin. Most of them are able to make it on their own.
Right. Now, what made you, since you've been doing it, you've been driving for 9 years, what made you want to what made you want to get behind the camcorder and just start documenting all your journeys?
Very good question. The lockdown, COVID lockdown. The lockdown, I was at home, had nothing to do. At the time, I was doing nails. In Ohio, they shut it down for 3 weeks. So basically, the first week, all I did was stay home and watch YouTube and Netflix and anything that I can watch on my phone and TV. So I was like, why not start doing YouTube myself? So I started posting all my like funny stories. I started out my channel with YouTube Shorts. Those short vertical videos. And then when I started driving for Amazon DSP, I was doing like Amazon DSP diary, like kind of like talking about how my day went as a Amazon delivery driver, driving the blue van. So that's how I got it into YouTube. And then I think the first video that blew up was a day in the life of Amazon delivery driver, the one with me in front of the blue Amazon van.
Right.
That's still my most successful video to now.
Yeah.
A day in the life of Amazon delivery driver. My second most successful video is day in the life of a Walmart delivery driver driving this same van right here.
Oh, the same van. Now you said that van has over 240-something thousand miles on it, right?
This van I bought it at like 160. Right now it's got 220, I believe. My Honda I bought it at 0. Right now it's at 290 or 280 or something.
Okay.
In 11 years, yeah. I bought it with 0 miles. It's at 280 right now, 280,000.
Okay. Now you said something that was really remarkable when you were giving your answer on why you started to do your content. A lot of people may have heard it. I know my brother may have heard this. So you said you were doing nails. Okay, so yeah, you were doing nails. Now a lot of people may think like, man, doing nails. Okay, people, this man is a hustler. Let me tell you, you come out here to California, you come out this way, you go to the nail shop, people. There's men and women in there getting busy, and you make a lot of
good money. It's good money.
Yeah, you make a lot of money like that. I respect you on that. That says a whole lot about you and what you're about. Now, how'd you get into that? How'd you get into the nail game?
Actually, it's not my first time around nails. I started learning nails in 2007, but at the time I didn't have the patience. You know, it takes a lot of patience. You know, it's an art. Yeah. So I started. I went to nail school for like 2 months in 2007, and I quit. Just like I don't know. I think I went to do tiles with my friend, lay tiles. You know, construction work.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, so I had all kinds of odd jobs in my life, and then I went back to doing nails after I moved to Ohio in 2018. I started going to nail school in 2019, and took like 2 months or 3 months, and finally got my license, and I went to work for my cousin's friend or something somewhere in Dayton, Ohio. So that's how I started doing nails. Yeah.
Man, so man, you just all the way hustler. People like you don't understand when we talk about gigs. Okay, that's a gig. He has a license. He's a real independent contractor because of that, people. So
I
yes,
do have my nail license, by the way. I pay a lot of money for this.
yes. And he's getting this thing now. Dang. So you have a backup plan on top of 9 other backup plans. There it is, people. He's serviced, he's registered, he can go ahead and take care of you. He is hustling. I respect people like this. I respect people like this. Man, is there anything out there that your subscribers don't know that you do for money?
I think I told all my story on my YouTube live. Yeah.
Okay. Now, you're almost at 13K subs there, so you're moving.
Right.
So you're moving pretty well. What I want to get into now, you said you started your videos off of shorts. Now, on my videos, it's pretty much the same. I know that when you're starting off a channel, everyone's not going to be able to sit and just watch your whole video. So what I would do is I'll find maybe 3 or 4 snippets in my video that I can take out as shorts, and those started getting like 2,000 views. Now, it wasn't the whole video, but that snippet in that short is part of the actual whole video. So it's still bringing light to my whole video. You know what I mean? So if you go to my channel right now, you'll see the regular uploads for the videos are there. But then once you hit the short section, you see like, oh, wow, all of my shorts really drew the attention for my channel. And then once they came in, then they saw the videos, and then boom, boom, boom. But those shorts are very important for people who are starting off. If you are starting off, people, and you're putting a lot of time in, you're editing and all of these other things, let me tell you this, you can do all of that. But that's why they have commercials out there. That's why they're shorts, 15 seconds to 1 minute long, people. If you can pull someone's attention in 15 seconds, okay, they'll go ahead and check your channel out. Okay, so if you don't utilize shorts, go ahead and start utilizing some of those shorts. Now we have a question here for you from the DoorDash Revolution. He says, how much did you make when you were delivering for Papa John's?
All right, put things into context. This was from 2011 to 2012. I think my take home was anywhere from 20 to 26 per hour take home.
Okay.
And that's W2. That's W2 minus driving expenses, of course.
Right.
So on a slow day, $20 per hour in 2011, and on a busy day, sometimes as high as $40 per hour with big catering orders like 50 pies, 25 pies, 4 big pizza bags, 5 big pizza bags. Okay. My biggest tip ever from Papa John's was probably, I don't know, what's 20% on 400?
Oh, you made off. Okay.
$80?
Yeah.
I think $80 probably my biggest tip when I was working for Papa John's. So it was good money. I just didn't like the management, Management was a mess,
Right. And what's your largest tip as a delivery driver not on the W-2 that you received?
as a delivery driver, not on a W-2 with like food delivery apps?
Yeah, food delivery apps. Yeah, all the gigs.
All the gigs. Okay. $100 cash tip on Uber about 6 months ago. Uber X.
Uber
In
X.
date.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay. I joined you on that one. This past Valentine's Day, I dropped off a 375 ml of some. I think it was gin, and I dropped it off to this college kid, and the college kid gave me $100 cash tip. A college kid, and this was just this past Valentine's Day. So you know that was
That's what's
a
up.
great day because college kids don't like to give nothing. So one actually gave the money there. So I was pretty happy about that. Now you go live just about every day, huh?
Sometimes 5 times a day.
Sometimes I was about to get into that. You are now. Look, I consider myself a machine on how many videos I can put out and how quick they can come out. Right now, I'm at 591 videos in since January 25th. Okay, so those are videos. You're going live, like he said, sometimes 5 times a day. Explain that. That people, for those of you who do not know, when you are live driving and doing an order, not only are you paying attention, to all your fine details and everything else like that, but you get exhausted and drained just from, you have to be aware of your chat, your room, the questions, then you got to pay attention to the road. And he's doing this 5 times a day. How are you able to stay aware on the road? And how are you actually able to go live 5 times a day?
Basically, when you're driving, don't read the comments or try not to read it. Only try to read the comments when you're at a red light or when you're at a complete stop. I always tell my viewers that, hey, I'm on the highway. I'll get to comments later, blah, 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 and stuff like that. And I think it's better to keep your life around 1 hour to 1 hour 30 minutes, instead of like a 4-hour live stream. My longest live was 6 hours, and I have a lot of lives that was like 4 hour long. And then, so lately I've been doing like 1 hour 30 minutes, and then end it, and then restart the live another 1 hour 30 minutes, and then restart it.
Okay. Oh, well, you know what? You break it down like that. You break it down like that. It's just like if, okay, so I was an instructor in many different things, but I'll just use the gym. When I have my classes, you know what I mean? I do my class is an hour. You take that little break to rejuvenate, rejuice, redo your thing, and then you're able to go right back. Oh, that is cool. And I think that's a really great way for your subscribers and other people to really see your grind. Now, I see that you reply back and you try to get in as many people as you can when you're doing your live. How important is it for you to stay connected with your subscribers?
I say it's very important. I try to reply to every comment, but sometimes it's impossible. I have a lot more comments on the YouTube Shorts than the long videos.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, on the live, I try to get to every comment if possible. If I have a chance to read it. Most of the time I'm driving, so it's not safe to read comments while driving.
Yeah, people, if you are thinking about doing content, creating, people, all right, there are certain things you cannot do, people. Do not try to focus on the screen. That's like worse than texting people, because like it's like sometimes the chat, the words are even smaller than like the text, and you're trying to do not do that at all. You will crash. My next question is, I saw you go ahead and pop one of them bad boys. How many cigarettes are you putting in on the day doing these deliveries?
Anywhere from 15 to a pack, 15 cigarettes to a pack, I guess.
15 cigarettes to a pack. Man, now a lot of people are like, man, he up there smoking. Now let me tell you, I grew up around a lot of Vietnamese and Cambodians, right? And smoking is part of the culture. Smoking is part of the culture. You know what I'm saying? So that right there, I'm like, okay, he's getting it in. Getting them cigarettes in. Now, do you just smoke them now? Like you just pick it up and just smoke it? Or do you even realize that you're smoking it anymore?
Sometimes it's more like a habit. I just have something to hold in my hand. I don't even take a drag.
Right, right,
It's like
right.
literally burning money, man. This thing is like what, 40 cents right here.
hmm Okay, someone asked a question. Jay Durham says, "How much is a pack of cigarettes where he is at? How much is that pack for you?
$8. Yeah.
$8? Okay.
So
Now,
$8 divided by 20. Yeah, that's about 40 cents per cigarette.
right, right. Now, are you one of those dudes that what's that blue bag? The Turkish brand, the blue bag. Do you roll your own? Do you roll your own cigarettes, or you just go ahead and get them? Okay,
That's what
okay,
I smoke. Yeah.
okay. That gold pack. Now you are in Colorado, so
Correct.
so do you go to the dispensary, or is nicotine your choice there?
Yeah, the 420 is not my thing. I'm more of like a Wolf of Wall Street kind of guy.
Right, 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 right. Now, I like when you're coming out from your when you're coming out from your deliveries. You know, like the other day, something happened on the order where I guess you forgot to scan, and you have to go back up. You have to go back up to the apartment, and did you have to rescan those things there?
Just one item. Just one item. Yeah.
Okay, just one item. Now, I take it that when you go into the stores, the staff likes you. You're pretty efficient, I bet. Now, how are you with the customers? How well do the customers perceive you?
I think most people that meet me, they like me. You know, I'm I would say top notch customer service. I always
Oh,
show up with a smile and hey, how you? Hey, how's it going? You know, I think
okay,
most people enjoy my meeting me, especially customers. You know,
right.
I learned it from being a delivery driver and a server. You know.
Right, yeah. So yeah, that's just the basis right there. Your basis right there. So you know what needs to be done on top of how you want it to be done. So that's a really
It
good thing.
always helps when you show up with a smile, man. I've seen some server that come to my table and act like I'm there to beg them for money or something. Like, come on, dude.
Right, right. I'm gonna tell you this, people. I'm gonna get into my story that happened to me today, and I want you to hear this before I get into the next question. So I get a delivery from Starbucks, and
Right.
it's on Uber Eats. So I go inside, ask for the order. I get the order. Now the order was $7.29. Okay, so I went there, picked it up. I get to the bank where it told me to go drop it off at. The note says, drive to teller, leave with security guard. So there's no drive up teller window there. So I walk around, don't see anything. Now there is somebody sitting in the car, and I just walk right past some regular car, no light on top to let you know he's security. And someone says the bank's closed. So I said, all right. So I'm like, it's not the security guard because the note said give it to the security guard. So I hit the timer, so it starts to clock her off. And then what happened was some bougie person at the bank had an attitude, and they were telling me to give it to the security guard. And I was like, but there's no security guard. So I get back up there, and then the other employee comes out whose order it was, right? So I explained what the PIN code was because it had a PIN code. They didn't know about that. I give them the order, and they said, can we tip you extra? And I said, yeah, on Uber Eats, you can go in and actually tip extra. So she goes in, adds $5 in for the tip, right? So I already had a little tip that made it to $7, whatever it was. Then she tipped right in front of me extra $5, right? So check this out. I get a text when I leave, and it says I didn't get all my food. So there was 4 items that were supposed to go inside the Starbucks bag. We can't go in there and double check. It was heavy. So I'm like, it felt heavy, and I thought there was 4 things in there. So I guess they only had 1 drink, and they forgot the little sandwiches or whatever. So what happened was she tip baited me. It's not a tip bait. She took the tip away. Okay, so from the $12 it would have been, and you take that 5 away now. So now I only got paid $4.75 out of the $7.29 from what it was supposed to. So she took the $5 away and part of the other tip that she originally did. So I only got $4.75. Now here's the thing. I could have got super pissed off and said, oh, F this customer, this and that. But it was Starbucks' fault the whole time. You know what I mean? It was Starbucks' fault the whole time that they did not do it. Now, I could have hit a thumbs down on that person, but no.
Right.
But it wasn't their fault. They did not know who to take it out on, obviously. You know what I mean? So I don't want to give someone a thumbs down and take away that money from dropping off at that place.
Right.
What's your take on that? On the taking away the tip part, from taking away the $5 for the extra for the help, then taking away part of the original. What's your take on that for me getting $4.75 and not the $7.29?
I think it's shady from the customer side. If anything, they can call or email or chat with support to get a credit. You know, I think tip baiting is shady. I don't think it should be allowed. Should not be allowed. Yeah, it's shady. Yeah.
Right. Now, check this out. I got the tip taken away, right? And all of that, but because of the help and giving the information on the PIN number, I got a subscriber.
Okay.
So does that make up for it? So does that make up for it? In your opinion, does that make it feel better at all? You know what I mean? Does it make it feel better at all, or
sometimes one subscriber is worth $100? You know.
Right. So yeah. See. So all right. I just want to get your take on that one there. I'm gonna get
I think tip baiting is shady, man. I don't think it should be allowed on any app.
Well, tip baiting for someone to go on there by themselves and just have some evil intention. Yeah, I think that the company should monitor how often people are reducing the tip and go back and check those deliveries, because then you can remove the customer from the platform itself. And it'll force them to have to go drive and pick up the food.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think they should start doing that. Now they put the PIN code in for verification, but I think they need to stiffen that up there, because there are times when I know my wife's in the kitchen right now, and we have a canyon where we drive through where the drivers don't like to drive. Now, normally the orders, you get fat tips when you drive through there because they don't have any food. But some of the college kids live on the other side of the canyon, and they're super broke. So they know that to throw some numbers out there, and you drive through that canyon, and then you don't get that. It's happened to my wife a few times. By the way, come here really quick, babe. On this side, come on this side. Hop over there. Come on this side. On this side, come right here. 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 All right. So I want you to hello. This is my wife Emilia here. She's also a diamond delivery driver on Uber Eats, 100% on everything. Now, people, I did tell you guys that I'm gonna have 2 people to co-host.
Diamond Dallas Page.
Diamond Dallas Page. So I'm gonna have 2 co-hosts for the 500 subscriber. Okay, so I want you to pick a number between 1 and 30.
17.
Oh wow! Don't say it out loud. Pick a different number.
Okay.
All right. So, what's your number? Tell me in my ear. All right. Hopefully, no one heard that. All right. So, the first person. This is gonna be for co-host number. Go. Hey, you can walk in front of the screen. All right. So this one's gonna be for co-host number 1. Okay. She picked the number in between 1 and 30. People, if you are in the chat room right now, go ahead and put your throw your number there inside the comment box, and the closest person to it is going to be the first winner of the 2. Okay, first winner of the 2. Now I'm going to go back and get into some questions right here. Now you go live like that and you throw a lot of videos up. What keeps you motivated? What keeps you motivated on really delivering how you do?
I guess the biggest motivation's got to be money. Secondly, man, living a meaningful life, you know, having a purpose. You know, like sometimes I'd rather make 1,000 less and be happy than make all this money and be like miserable and stressful, not happy. So first thing first, you know, YouTube, I make money on YouTube, I'm not gonna lie, and some other platform. And So the more videos you put out, you make money from it, and also, yeah, I think I finally found a purpose. Making YouTube videos, making TikTok, making Facebook reels. I really enjoy it, even though the money is, it doesn't pay the bills right now, but I think in 5 years it's gonna pay the bills for me.
Yeah, and since I've been watching you, I actually, as you see, available on all platforms. On those platforms, I still have to do the Discord and the Twitch. So there's other things that I got to do to get out there more. But ever since I saw you on the Instagram and then the TikTok, and I was like, oh, my man is getting it in right now,
Yeah, man. It's all about diversifying, So I'm on YouTube, I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. I just started Twitch a few days ago. I don't do Snapchat. I don't do Twitter. I don't do Discord. So that's about it.
Okay.
Facebook just gave me that up to 35K bonus for May. I only hit 1,300, so way far from 35K.
Right. Yeah, I'm streaming this actually on my Facebook Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Also, I stream it on my regular Facebook page. I'm getting set up now to have it streamed on LinkedIn. So I'm gonna be streaming this on multiple platforms at the same time, because I ran into a guy the other day and he was asking me, I told him to go check out on Google and YouTube, and he was like, do you go on TikTok or do you go on this and that? So it was right that I already have it set up, and he actually went. So, he actually wanted to watch it on those platforms. So you got to be able to have your stuff on these separate platforms, because certain people really like those and they don't come over here. You know what I mean? So,
right.
Yeah, so I learned that, and man, I've been watching you, so good looking on the inspiration there. I watch how you do your thing. Like you're one of the ones that keeps me motivated as far as your grind, your hustle,
Thank you.
all the apps you are. I've never seen a Vietnamese Jamaican, but if there was one, you are the first Vietnamese Jamaican I have ever seen. So keep doing what you're doing, man. Now, what channels do you watch? What channels do you and people do you keep your eye on?
I watch Nugs, I watch Pedro, Sarah Elizabeth, of course. Nugs, Pedro, Sarah. I watch some of More Finance, Megan Risman, Your Driver Mike, some of Hannibal. Am I missing somebody? Pretty much the ones with the most views. Yeah, I watch, but not every day. I watch it to up my game, or to get an idea of what to do on my next video.
Right, and I do.
Most of my free time, I just watch a documentary to put myself to sleep. I do watch other content creators, but not on a daily basis. Yeah.
I got you, and I do see that there's one in here commenting right now. Sarah Elizabeth, I see you. Peekaboo, I see you.
I'm friends with her on Instagram. Yeah.
Okay, yes. She actually subscribed the other day. She said, I'll check your channel out, and she subscribed. And Sarah Elizabeth, I want you in this seat. So if I can get you in this seat, that'll be great. This is a great way, people. For those of you who are brand new and you guys do not know, this show, and you guys see I do ride-alongs, a lot of information there to help drivers there. I do shorts to highlight things inside the video, but this actual live show is dedicated to us, is dedicated to the people in the gig economy. When this is over, I have about 7 news articles that we're going to be going over, birthdays and shout outs and things like that. Any news that goes in, people, it gets put out here. But more importantly, what this does is you get a chance to have a sit down and learn a little bit more from the person that you subscribe to. We all do content creation, and at times we all do forget sometimes that we can't comment on everything. But when there's an interview going on that's really going to highlight them, the questions that are going to be coming out are questions that a lot of you guys may have wanted to ask, and now you can get a little bit more personable with the guy or your person that you are subscribing to. And some people may not have had a chance to subscribe at all, and because of the interview, you win a subscriber over because they're actually seeing exactly who you are and not what people are tagging you in or things like that. They get a chance to really hear from you, see what you got going on. So that's what this whole thing here is all about. Now, I asked this question to everyone: What is your greatest challenge at being? We're all GigTubers, but we are YouTubers at the same time. What is your greatest challenge as being a YouTube, or just in period, all platforms? What is your biggest challenge on being a content creator?
Biggest challenge, getting views.
Getting views. You do a good job at it, though.
If I have to grade myself from 1 to 10, I give myself a 4 on number of views, per video.
Okay, all right, yeah, but you put a lot out, so you know what
My
I mean?
biggest inspiration is Nugs, man. Nugs. DoorDash YouTuber beast. Nugs, yeah.
Yes, that's someone who I want to actually sit down with, because his videos, they're not like your traditional ride-alongs. I like the challenges and the quest that he's given himself. Like, my favorite one that he did was when, if he didn't make the $300, he had to go clean up the park. You know,
okay.
I like seeing challenges like that, because even though it was a money challenge, he had to put himself up to, you know what, it really has to be a bet for me to really go ahead and do. And he knows he's not really gonna go and clean up the park if he doesn't have to. So if he loses a bet, you know, he's gonna clean up the park. And he did a real good job of cleaning that park. He said he had like 10 or something, four trash bags or something like that. So I like how he does it. He has the narration in, you know, it's a lot of compare and contrast, and I like that. And he's a young kid. You know, I'm 39. I'll be 40 on the 26th of this month.
Oh, wow.
So he's a young kid. He's 21 years old. So I would love to pick his brain on how he's attacking things, and you know,
he's killing it on YouTube, man. Some month, his revenue is like $5,500, $5,500 in 1 month on YouTube. That's very impressive, man.
Yeah, he's killing it. He's doing a great job, and it's a great thing to see a young person doing it, because you know how it works a lot of the time. A lot of the older people don't like to see younger people doing great things, but when you're in the world of creation,
he inspired me. I'm not jealous or anything. He's my inspiration for like DoorDash YouTuber, you know. And
right.
My other inspiration, I would say, is Graham Stephan, the finance guru. Graham Stephan.
Oh, okay, yes, I actually see. Okay,
he's a beast, man. Graham Stephan. Yeah,
he's a beast. Well, man, I hope you do go ahead and check out some of my stuff, so I can come out your lips a little bit. Now I'm going to ask you these questions here. As a customer, okay, what is your personal rule on tipping? Okay, now I know you came from the service industry, so
absolutely.
What's your rule on tipping? The percentage that you do? Does great service get you more of a tip?
Absolutely.
And have you ever changed like your tipping style?
Usually, I always tip them 20% for a dine-in, sit-down restaurant. If they go above and beyond, I might throw in 30%, 40%. Well, for delivery etiquette, it's usually 15%, 15, you know, like W2 delivery, like Papa John's, Domino's, whatever, Chinese. That's the etiquette. But I think with higher gas prices, it should be 20%, if not more, with ridiculous gas prices right now. I always tip people 20%, unless they're being rude to me for some reason. Then I tip them maybe 15, you know, 15.
Right.
Yeah, I used to serve, so you know, I get it. You know, sometimes they just have a bad day, or maybe the table before didn't tip them and put them in a bad mood, and that affects their mood, whatever. You know, I mean, I get it. So sit down restaurant 20%, delivery for higher gas prices right now should be 20%, and for like small DoorDash order, like a $10 McDonald's order, minimum tip $5 and or $2 per mile. You know, just because you tip 20% on a $10 doesn't mean that that's a good tip. That's only a $2 tip. You know, so if you order like only $10 of food, make sure you put if you live really close, then maybe you put a $5 tip. But if you live like 3 miles away, try to put in I don't know, a $7, $8 tip.
Okay.
Something like that, you know, for DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, you know.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now
That's my take on it.
all right. That's a good take too, people. That's a very good take. Take some notes there, people. Now, what's the craziest delivery story you have?
Like food delivery?
No. Any. You gig delivery. You do so many. I'm not gonna tie you down into no. Yeah, just go ahead and.
Well, like driving Uber late night. That's like you know, those taxi confession kind of deal.
I know.
Picking up strippers at 4 a.m. and you know, do some Wolf of Wall Street stuff with them.
My man. Okay. I'm gonna hop in and switch it real quick. I'm gonna give you my craziest story that I had as a delivery driver. Have you ever seen that show, My 600-Pound Life?
I haven't seen it.
Okay, so there is a doctor out there by the name of Dr. Now, and he's a doctor that does the surgery to help help the obese lose weight. He shrinks up the stomach and everything. So what happened was, when you watch this show, the people's family like cannot buy them food or give them all the extra snacks, and they do it, right? And they tell them, I'm going to take your phone and stop you from ordering. So this is what happened. I get this order to pick up at this place called Jenny's. It's like a Denny's, but like a ripoff. It's called Jenny's. So I go pick up
okay.
2 family dinners, right? 2 family dinners. Not the regular, a regular meal. I picked up 2 family dinners.
Okay.
I take it to the place. The note says on my phone, come inside and open the door. I'll be on the inside. That's a weird note to have for someone to come, right? That's a weird note. So right. I get here and I'm like, I'm not just about to walk in somebody's house. I'm not about to do this. So it was an apartment, not a house. So I knock on the door. He sends me a text, come on in. I open the door. I walk on the inside. The dude has his hospital bed in the middle of the living room. He's got a big screen. He's hooked up to oxygen and all this stuff. He's got dirty porno magazines all on the floor, video game, computer stuff. Dude weighs like 500 pounds, right? Mm-hmm. I am bringing the guy to 2 family dinners that's on the oxygen on the My 600-Pound Life. He snuck the food and ordered it, and I was the guy that was delivering it to him, and I felt so bad because I could not tell him I can't give you the food.
Okay.
Someone told him he can't have the food, and he snuck around, and I'm the person that dropped it off. So he put me into a spot where, like ethically and morally, I didn't want to be a part of that. Right. But when I got there, I was like, man, so he tipped me $20. He tipped me $20, but man, he was in there with the oxygen sitting there and can't move. And I was the person that contributed to the My 600-Pound Life. Now, I don't know if the guy is alive or not. And every now and then when I drive past that apartment complex, I always think if he's alive and did I give him the food that put him out.
Oh, yes. Not. Speaking of food delivery, this was actually on my live stream. It was a Uber Eats order. I was on my way to a ghost kitchen. The dude texted me, hey, your profile picture looks cute. Want to go on a date? And then the Uber app read it out loud. And then it was all on my live stream. It was from a male customer. Yeah, it was hilarious.
Oh man, he thought you had, what does UDM say? UDM says sugar honey iced tea. He thought you had a little bit of sugar honey iced tea in that tank. No. Wow, that is a story right there. That was pretty funny right there.
But the thing is, I didn't. I actually ended up canceling the order because the wait was too long. Yeah.
Okay.
It would have been one heck of a YouTube video. I mean, a YouTube live stream.
Sure, hello. Now, these next set of questions here are just going to be random questions here. Random questions here, okay? Just, do you watch sports at all?
Sports?
Yeah.
I do occasionally, not too much lately. Yeah.
All right. What's your favorite food?
Man, it's a toss-up between Japanese and Vietnamese.
Now, what makes the toss-up with Japanese? Because Vietnamese is your food. That's your home cooking. What makes the Japanese food like, man, this stuff is really good? What makes Japanese creep up like that?
I don't know, like sushi and stuff. It's
But yeah.
sushi is one of my favorites. Yeah.
What's your favorite? What's your favorite sashimi? What's your
Sashimi,
favorite?
the authentic style. I don't know, not much of a raw guy. I'm like
Okay.
nigiri and sashimi and all that. You know, all the exotics.
Sashimi. Okay. Now, my favorite is octopus. I like the octopus.
That's good. Yeah.
Now, do you eat the uni? I don't eat uni. Uni is disgusting to me. Do you eat uni?
Uni is one of my favorite. Yep.
Ooh, it's an acquiring taste. It's an acquiring taste, like it's like Guinness beer, and it's an acquiring taste. Yeah, you gotta get there.
It's a very good food to take a woman or man, your partner out on a date.
I did
like
hear
for
that.
anniversary or first date or whatever.
Yeah.
Some special occasion. Yeah.
Right.
Vietnamese is more like casual. I wouldn't classify it as cheap, but it's more like just like regular eating. When you're hungry, but like you want to take your date out to like a nice sushi place, to celebrate anniversary or whatever. Valentine's.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So
now I like
sushi has always been one of my favorite. Yeah.
Now I like the oysters. Now there's a place I go to in Garden Grove. It's called Mika Sushi. So my picture, I go there so much that my picture is on the wall. So I go there with my wife, and every time we go in there, she says, "How does this happen every time we come in here?" And I'm like, "What?" And all she hear is Suzuki saying, "On the house, on the house, on the house." She says, "When's he gonna stop?" I say, "Whenever he wants to stop." I buy when I come in so much. He just brings back on the house, and the oysters. He brings the oysters by, and
that's awesome.
I just slurped the whole oyster down, and she's like, "That is disgusting." But I made her do it once. She had to slurp that thing down once. Now, if you eat black barbecue, you eat black people barbecue. Do you eat black people barbecue?
Black people barbecue.
Yeah. You ever been to a black person barbecue?
Oh man, I had some black friends when I was still in Dayton, Ohio, and when back in the day in Denver, but I'm not sure if they made barbecue for me. I think I only ate barbecue at restaurant, but not at a black person's house. Yeah.
Okay. Now look. Now you see my Let me go ahead and zoom this in a little bit. You can't see it there. Well, my shirt says Reese BBQ. Okay, my shirt says Reese BBQ. So I barbecue and I cater on the side. So
That's what's
I have
up.
a gig like that. So what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna say this on the air. When I make me you like brisket? You like brisket ribs? What do you like?
I actually really like Texas style barbecue.
Well, I'm gonna give you that California way. TNC.
Yeah.
See, this TNC says that
There was this one really good barbecue place in Texas. I think it was in Dallas or Austin. I'm not sure. It was a long time ago. Yeah, it was bomb, man. The line was out the door. Yeah.
Okay. So
I think it was in Austin. Yeah, like in 2015 or something. Yeah, it was really good.
Well, I'm gonna hook you up. When I do some of my ribs, I've done this before. I'm part of a group called Barbecue Pitmasters. Okay. And someone in another state bought my food from another state. I have to go and do the freezing thing, the zip it and do all that. I'll go ahead when I get my ribs going and stuff. I'll go ahead and zip it and stuff. I'll email you a little exchange so I can get your address and send that thing out to you like extra fast. So you can go ahead and get you some of that Reese barbecue.
My second channel is Food Addicts, right? I have a food channel.
Oh, Food food
Yes,
addict?
sir.
What type of food addict? Like Joey Chestnut, Kobayashi? What type of food addict?
Just a food and travel channel. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna check that out. I eat. I like to go all over the place and eat. I eat everything. Like cooking is one of my therapeutic activities.
Oh yeah, I love cooking too. I just I'm a lazy ass myself, so that's why I don't cook too often. Yeah.
Right, man. So what do you like to cook the most?
Oh man. I think I don't know too many dishes, but lately I've been marinating steak and cooking it myself. The one before that, I cooked some porridge, rice soup. I used to do a lot of stir fry, like Chinese style. Yeah. I used to work in a Chinese kitchen, so I know a little bit how to cook it.
Get down, man. You are what I call a Renaissance man, and I've been dubbed a Renaissance man. And a lot of people, you guys may not know. Okay, a Renaissance man is a person that he stays busy and active on jobs and things that he actually can perform at a high level, and he can maintain himself, and he can do that and spread himself out all over, and still deliver greatness. So that is what a Renaissance man is. So I do salute you on being a jack of all trades. Are you married?
Yes, I am. No kids yet. You know.
Okay. Yep. Married. How long you been married?
Since 2018. Or
Okay. How's the married life? How's the married
loving
life?
it. I'm loving it. Yes,
Loving it.
it's good.
Yeah. Does it happen to you? It happens to all of us. Do they come at you because you have a ring on?
No, I haven't been approached by women. Not yet.
Okay. Yeah, because the evil ones try to look at the ring and try to. You have to when you're first married, you have to learn how to have like a bug repellent. You know that
Right.
just off of your skin, so they just get away. Don't even think about nothing because you got some crazy ones, some Jerry Springer women out there. Stay back. We don't need that. We
Right.
don't need that. Now we do have the NBA finals going on, and I don't care if anyone watches sports. I gotta ask the question, man. Who you got? The Boston Celtics or the Golden State Warriors?
Ooh, that's a tough one, man. Honestly, I would say Celtics. I want to see somebody new win, you know. I know they
Right.
won recently, like 10 years ago with Paul Pierce, right? Paul Pierce, last time they won it. Yeah.
Yep. You got that right.
Yeah. I think the Celtics. I'm sick of the Warriors winning, so you know, somebody
Okay.
new. Yeah.
All right, I got you. Yeah. Now I ask everyone this. Now before, obviously, you know, people are like, "How's he getting these people to come on the show?" People, let me tell you one thing. When you have a show and you are the everything that goes into the production for your show, a lot of people have teams and people that go out and bug people to get interviews. I bug everyone myself. Okay, I bug everyone myself to get these interviews in, and then once they actually go and check out how the interviews are, people, they're more than welcome to go ahead and sit down and see exactly what it is and check it out. So, like I said, people, for every appointment that I book, there's about 30 no's I go through, people. Sometimes more than that. And I want you guys to know that you gotta think about, you know, put your head like that when you're doing these deliveries too. You know what I mean? Just
Absolutely.
I'm just going. Now that you had a chance to see a live and then come on a live, let everybody know out there what you feel about me as Hot Facts, the show and the channel.
It's been a pleasure to be on this show today, man. And I only watch a few snips of your videos. I didn't have a chance to watch all of them, you know. But yeah, I feel it was like an honor to be on somebody's show, you know. You help me out, I help you out, so win-win situation, right?
Yeah, man. Now, as far as this show, do you think this show and concept is a good concept for the gig economy to highlight the content creators?
Absolutely, man. I mean, a lot of people are doing it, you know. So it's always good to know about other gig content creators. Absolutely.
Yes. So people, you heard that from the man himself, people. This is a van, people. DoorDash delivery. Once again, go ahead and let the people know where they can find you at.
All right. On YouTube, they already know me. TikTok, DoorDash Delivery 1. Twitch, DoorDash Delivery 1. Facebook, DoorDash Delivery. Instagram, DoorDash Delivery 2.
Yes, people, you go ahead and find him there. And yeah, Van, thank you so much for
Been a pleasure.
for doing this interview. For those of you who do know, directly after the interview, we go into the news, the comments, and we get into the nitty gritty. But once again, my main man, thank you so much. And what I would like to extend to you is every now and then, go ahead and check out that market you're in and be able to, broadcast out to the people how it's going out there. Anyone in that area can go ahead, hear some expert advice from the expert guy out there himself. Sound good?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right, man. Thank you for joining me. And
Been a
I'll see
pleasure.
you later. Yeah, boy.
Awesome, man. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Thank you, Mike and Sarah Elizabeth, Andy Dasher, Roy's Critter Corner, something Queen 16, Uber Guy Tony.
Yeah.
DoorDash Revolution, and everybody else. Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't have. Thank you, fam. Appreciate it.
All right. See you later.
Been a good show, man. Have a nice day.
All right, people. So you got that from the man himself, people. So yeah, Sarah Elizabeth, if you are there, she said, what's the giveaway? So Sarah, I normally do delivery bags and gas and things like that. But this is a show and people have been rocking with me, and I wanted a chance to have people out there hop in and get a chance to come on the show. They can ask questions when I'm doing the interview. They can ask questions to the guest, but they will be able to co-host not a segment, but the whole entire show how I'm doing now. So there'll be 2 extra people on the screen. Now I'm looking at this first. I'm going back right now, people, and I'm going through the list right now. Let me look at these numbers. My wife did give me the number. I saw one that was close too. Where is it at? Okay. Okay, I'm going down. All right, so I got these numbers. I have a winner right now. Okay, but I'll give 30 more seconds right now. 30 more seconds. The number was between 1 and 30. Closest number. This is the first person that will be co-hosting for the whole entire episode. So I'll give you 30 seconds. For anyone else that wants to throw a number in, I'll give you 30 seconds now. Okay. And let me go back up to what the numbers are. Where did they just go? They're up here. They're right. It's the first one. Okay. Hung. H-U-N-G. Hung. H-U-N-G. If you are in the room right now, Hung, if you are in the room now, you are 1 number off. 1 number off. The number was 28. You were 1 number off. Hung, if you are in the room, okay, all you got to do is contact me on all platforms. The phone number and everything else here. Let me put this up here. The phone number is here on all platforms. You can inbox me. Go ahead and do that. Hung, you are the winner for that one. But if I do not hear from you, Hung, If I do not hear from you, Hung, then the person that's next, okay, if I don't hear from Hung, the person that is next is, I saw him in here because he's being interviewed tomorrow. College Town Gig Finance, okay? College Town Gig Finance, okay? If Hung is a no-show, then that part is yours. College Town Gig Finance, okay? That is yours if that person, if Hung does not show up. Ava, come here, Ava. Okay, come here, mamas. Come here, mamas. All right, mamas. All right, mamas. So, Ava, I want you to, let me see. Let me see, because we're going to do person number 2 right now. The second person is going to co-host the show. Okay, person number 2. Okay, now that'll be too easy if I did that. What do you want to do? What contest should it be for this person?
Whoever gets us to 1,000 subscribers first.
Whoever says what?
Whoever gets us to 1,000 subscribers first.
Well, they can't get us to 1,000 subscribers like that. They've already subscribed. So we have to do it at 500 right now. So 1,000 is going to be later. Okay, later. Okay. So I'll give you, what's your favorite? And I'll do it like this. Whoever gets the closest to this, tell me in my ear what your favorite ice cream is. Okay. Whoops. And mamas, you got me. You got me, mamas. You kicked it over. But daddy is right here. All right. So she just told me her favorite ice cream. Okay. Thank you, mama. She just told me her favorite ice cream. You got it, mamas? Okay. So Ava just told me her favorite ice cream, people. If anyone can guess her favorite ice cream, you are person number 2 for the co-host of that. So you can leave it in comments here in the room, or you can leave them after this, okay? We already got the first person. Whoever can get the closest to her favorite ice cream flavor, you will be the next person right there, okay? But now that part is done there, people. We are going to get into, let's get into the news, people. We have some great news right now, and we are going to get into it. Let me go ahead and share this screen for you. Let's get into this very, very first piece of, ooh, that's the wrong thing. I can't share that. That is not good right there. Share screen, Chrome tab. Oh, this one. Okay, people. So, woman drags delivery driver in a stolen car, people. So this is in Akron, Ohio, okay? The Akron Police Department is looking for a suspect who injured a delivery driver in an attempt to steal a car. According to police, an Uber Eats delivery driver left her car running, okay? People, people, this is the Donkey Award, people. According to police, an Uber Eats delivery driver left her car running in a parking lot as she delivered at a nearby apartment. Do not leave your car running, people. Don't do it. I myself report on this at least 2 or 3 times a week. Gee whiz, quit doing it. At the 700th block of Rocky Brook Drive on Saturday, the 23-year-old driver saw a woman sitting behind the wheel of her car. When she turned from the delivery driver Reese to the door handle, police say that's when the suspect drove off, dragging the victim nearly 50 feet. The delivery driver injured her arm in the incident and was treated at the hospital. The victim car was recovered. Now, they're trying to get the information on the suspect and everything like that. But here's my thing, people, here. Here's my thing here. When it comes down to this, Do you feel that if someone is on the job doing a delivery, Uber, or do you think Uber should be responsible for anything of the medical bills or anything? Do you feel that Uber should be responsible for this? You are a third-party independent contractor. You are delivering for, you know, the Uber, and it happens while you are doing a delivery on active time. I wonder how Uber is going to take this. I wonder. I wonder. You guys let me know. You guys let me know about this. I don't know. You get your arm dragged in your vehicle completing an order for a service. Let me know what you think. I think they're going to just say you got to take care of that yourself and nothing's going to happen. I think that's what's going to happen. And that sucks because you're doing a delivery and someone tries to steal your car, but it's your fault you left your car running. But someone tried to steal your car and drug you. I think Uber should come up with some of that medical bill. I think Uber should come up with at least some of that medical bill. Uber guy Tony said, "Dag, girl, dad gang." Yeah, boy. Now we got another article right here. Now this one is pretty good, but it's once again, people. We got some crazy people doing some crazy things out there. Okay, so check this out.
Prosecutors say months of harassment and threats ended with a customer shooting and killing a restaurant's delivery worker. Officials say the suspect started verbally accosting staff at a Chinese restaurant for more than 6 months over extra sauce packets. Nicole Johnson with our New York City station explains what led up to the alleged deadly encounter.
Glenn Hurst said nothing being transported from a precinct in Forest Hills to face a judge. This is what Zhu Wanyan's widow has been looking for. She may not speak much English, but she read a statement in Mandarin about how she feels. She says she feels relieved now that her husband's accused killer is off the streets. 45-year-old Yan was a beloved employee at Great Wall Restaurant in Forest Hills. He delivered food. But on the night of April 30th, Yan went out on a delivery and never came back. Surveillance images show Yan on his scooter after he dropped off an order. Police say he was shot and killed minutes later.
It's very sad.
Since then, the owner of the restaurant shut his business down while the entire community mourned Yan's death. He's now back open and tells us he will never forget the customer who put fear in the hearts of his employees. The owner says at one point, Hirsch pointed a gun at him.
They want to kill my employee. I don't know how to say.
Hirsch has a history of harassing employees at the restaurant, arguing over everything, food, the service, and duck sauce, even allegedly vandalizing the owner's car. Police arrested the 51-year-old at his Queens home Wednesday night without incident. Hirsch has an extensive criminal record, arrested at least 10 times before, including for assault, robbery, and rape. Nicole Johnson, News Nation.
Did you guys hear that? He harasses them over and over again for years. Okay, he's been harassing them, sending them death threats and everything. But this is the thing, people. If someone tells you something over and over again and it hasn't happened, don't think that he's crying wolf. Okay, you got to report that someone is threatening your life. The staff at the restaurant. Now, here is the craziest part. They highlighted, out of all things, that he gets mad about duck sauce. You gonna kill somebody over duck sauce? Delivery times and everything. People, I hope this puts a light in your head to make sure your customer service is above and beyond. We got nutcases that order food, okay? They order food. Okay, he let this build up so much that when he could not get the extra duck sauce, he killed the dude. And you know what's crazy about this? He probably said before it happened, the delivery happened, he probably said, "I'm going to kill you when you get over here." He probably said something crazy like that, And he was like, well, he talks crazy all the time. I'm just going to go and drop off the food. I'm not dropping off the food to people who put threats and text me or call me with threats. That order is canceled. I know you're trying to make money for your business. It's a family operated thing. But people, be smart about certain things. That customer would have been kicked off of my platform. Delivery address, we do not deliver there. He would have been kicked off so long ago. All money is not good money. Okay? All money is not good money. Condolences to that man's family, to everyone that's been, affected by it, co-workers, everything. Yeah, condolences there. Stuff is wild, people. This stuff is wild. We got to stop this stuff. Man, we got some more news right here. Let me get into this piece, man. We gotta stop this crap, man. We gotta stop this crap. We gotta stop this crap. People are doing dumb stuff. End of times, man. People, the end of times is what they probably say. All right. Okay, I got that there. Now let me go. Okay, is it there? Perfect. All right, CT delivery and rideshare drivers hit hard by rising gas prices. Can't even put food on the table. Okay, you got that thing right there with Uber. It says rideshare drivers and food delivery workers in Connecticut are finding it harder to survive as the price of gas continues to rise, swallowing their paychecks and leaving measly funds for food and housing. So let's dive into this. As of Monday, the average price of regular gas in Connecticut rose to $4.89. Let me put this up. That's a little bit too small for me. Okay. Put this up right here. Now I'm good. I see a comment there. My fault. Yeah, Roy. I feel you, Roy. I feel you. So it says in Connecticut, gas went to $4.89 a gallon, according to the AAA. That's up 13 cents Friday. People, remember I said companies make most of their money off pennies and cents? Okay, start rethinking about how you're making your money. Okay, went up 13 cents Friday. A year ago, the price was $3.08. Okay. Fran Mako, Connecticut spokesperson for AAA, said surveys show the pain point, okay, for filling up cars in the $4 mark, but people continue to travel. Just like I said, people, it doesn't matter. The gas is going up, but people are still traveling. Gas is going up, prices are still going high, people are still going to order food, okay? A follow-up survey, that's a good sign, by the way. That's a good sign. A follow-up survey indicated most people now say that $5 a gallon would be the mark they've reduced driving. So if it hit $5, they'll say, heck no. Well, they can't live in California then. Okay, only time will tell. People who drive for a living don't have an option to reduce their time on the road if they want to survive. That is true. But we all do know that time will not stop and people will still continue to go ahead and order and do things like that. Carlos Gomez has been driving for Uber in Connecticut for 6 years. He quit his other job, bought a nicer car, and decided to make rideshare his primary source of income. Now he's still working to pay off that car, and the price of gas is making it hard for him to get by. Okay. Each day it's $60 or $70 of gas, Gomez said. I make $160 a day, but 60 of that goes to gas. Okay. Now, I understand that, people. I understand that. Now, here's what I got to say about that right there. Let me go ahead and put myself a little bit bigger here. Here's what I got to say about that. Now, my man says that he makes $160 a day. He puts 60 in gas. Okay. I can't say all, that's false. There's many people out there that say, I'm trying to make $100 a day. Okay. They say they're trying to make $100 a day. If you have made $160 and 60 went into gas, you then make that $100 for that day. Okay? You make $100 in a day, okay? You are still good at $3,000. You take a couple of days off, you'll be at $2,500 to $2,800. Okay? So that's still money there being made. Okay, we got to get oil changes. Penny savers, ads, get them done for cheaper. Don't pay full price. Use apps and services that come with us as rideshare drivers or, food delivery or whatever gig it is. Use the options that they give us to save on that to go on more, so it keeps more in your pocket. Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and do all that. If someone can spend $60 a day and still make $3,000 profit inside the month, then what are you doing with the other stuff? You got to start looking at stuff that you are spending frivolously on. How often are you ordering Starbucks, or are you buying shoes that cost $200 when you can go and buy them $70 pair of shoes and get busy? Are you doing this and that? You got to start looking at things like that. It's not always just blame the amount on gas and price. People, points and everything else change. People and things change. When things change, you just adjust to make sure that you can fit into where it is. We're not getting paid $3.50 an hour, $4 an hour anymore like it was in the 80s. Gas is not like in 1996. Gas was 96 cents a gallon. No, it's not. It's not like that anymore. Times change. When times change, you have to adjust how you live. That's how it goes. You can't do the exact same things you were doing when everything else was at that price when inflation was lower. You can't do those same things. You have to switch on how you do those same things. Yes, there is a way to do it, but now you have to reshuffle and redo everything so you can. I know gas is high. Milk's always going to rise. Eggs is going to be expensive. All of that stuff there is going to be going up. It's not going to change. All you got to do is figure out how to figure your game plan out for this time that we're living in. That's all it is. In California, it's $6.60 a gallon where I am. Okay, $6.60 something a gallon where I am. Does that stop me from driving? No, it does not stop me from driving. I still drive. I did my own experiment from what I used to do. I'm now doing the TFT thing when it comes down to the gas. I'm putting in this much gas and I'm not going above this. So I'm only spending that money on gas and focus on the orders that I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure I take my orders and get them in. All the ones that are going to help benefit me for me. Okay, make sure they benefit you for you. If they benefit you for you, go ahead and take those things. Okay, go ahead and take those things. Time's going to change. You're going to keep driving. You're going to keep driving. Okay, see, here's my daughter just interrupting me. Okay, time out. Time out. That way, please. 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 Thank you, mamas. Thank you, mamas. Times are going to change. Times are going to change. You have to just adapt and do what you got to do. I'm not going to stop driving. I'm not going to say when I can't. You gotta figure things out. It's going to be tough, but it can become easy once you figure out a game plan. Gas is going to kill a lot of people who've never really looked at what they're doing. Yes, it's going to do that. Some people just go overspend on gas for no reason. And you're wasting it because you're driving around. I don't like this spot. Let me drive here. Let me see if I drive around and get orders. You're wasting more gas. You're wasting more gas and you're putting more into your tank because you're wasting more. The gas you put in your tank, use that for your deliveries. Break down how much you are making and go from there. When you're not doing deliveries, all the other driving you're doing, figure out the gas there. You know what I mean? But you cannot just, gas is making us not put food on our table. Well, maybe you should learn how to cook. You do know that if you go buy a bag of potatoes and cut them, it's cheaper than going buying French fries. Okay? It's cheaper. Go buy the ground beef, ground turkey, ground chicken, and go get your stuff and make your food. You'll keep more in. Gas is not making you not put food on your table. You wasting your gas driving around and buying fast food when you're out driving is making you not be able to put food on your table. Okay? Now, even though stuff is going up, people, you cannot blame. You got to start looking at how you are doing things. That's why when I was selling personal training nonstop, people, okay, you just do a close like this. When they say, I can't afford it, it costs too much. Just let them see how much they're spending on stupid stuff. Don't ask them anything important that they spend money on, like rent or regular bills. You ask them, so what do you like to do for fun? What are your hobbies that you spend money on? You ask them questions like that, and they will let you know of all of the dumb things that they spend money on. And you know what you do? You put all of those things on a list, okay? And then you put this here. Okay, now you cancel out 2 things there or cut them down so you can go ahead and do this. Okay, because everything is going to come down. Everything is going to come down to one more time. Okay, what do you need help with? Okay, let me see it. This is important. You can't go off. Untie the knot. Okay, your nails are a lot sharper and smaller than mine, mamas. You gotta perfect this craft. You gotta get good so you don't need me to do it anymore, okay? You gotta get good at it so you don't need me to do it anymore. I'm gonna teach you those skills, okay? Okay. All right, here you go. All righty. That's my mama right there. That's my little mama. She about to go outside and terrorize. Man, so with this gas thing, people just really stop blaming the gas. If I blame gas, I got to blame everything else. Put things into perspective, okay? Put things into perspective. List things down. You know, if you like going to the store, every time you go to the store, you end up buying something that sits up there at the register for no reason, and you just buy it because it's inside your face, don't buy it. Just look at things on how you can mitigate to make it better for you. Gas is not going down, okay? They got all this stuff going on overseas. The price when gas does come down, it's not going to go down to where it was before. Obviously, they're going to keep it at a higher rate because we are paying higher now. So they can't drop it all the way back down. They're going to step us. They're going to step us up to higher and then keep us right there. You know what I mean? That's exactly what's going to happen. But this price that we are doing is not going to change. Now, what you can do, people, what a lot of people should do, a lot of people should learn on how to perfect their craft. Learn how to get extra tips out of customers. A lot of you guys think that reading sales books or watching sales tapes and sales clips are useless in this economy. This is all it is. This is all it is. You're dealing with a customer, a consumer, a client, someone that has the ability to give you extra money at any given time. You don't know when it's going to come. So that means that you have to sharpen up your skills as a person. You're selling yourself. You know, you got to sell yourself when you get your tip. Just them ordering food is not selling it enough. You got to sell yourself. Sometimes you got to take extra when there's nothing there. You got to take that shot and go get it. Okay? Learn extra skills, personable skills, people skills, you know, social skills, social psychology, read books, do things on how you can actually make these things happen for you. You can manipulate and dictate things around you. It is a very powerful skill. It's a powerful skill. And when you use that skill in the right way, it's going to benefit you. There are people that use that skill for evil. But if you use that skill in the right way in the form of customer service, and right is right, it'll help you get more out of customers that you are dropping off to just off of that. All you're doing is putting a little bit more effort into what you are doing right then and there. And that will help you in the future. Just think, if you do 20 orders in a day, add those orders up for the whole week, people. Add those orders up for a whole week. That's 140 people in a week. So you're telling me that 140 people that you have went and delivered to, if you gave great customer service and really went above and beyond, out of those 140 addresses, I'm guaranteeing at least 15% of those are going to give you a whole lot more extra. And And that's just a random number. From 140 people, I'm guessing, yeah, about 15 or 20% of those people are gonna give you more. Is it 100%? No, don't care about 100%. Just do that service so you squeeze that out of that 15%. That way you were able to squeeze that out of. That's how you're gonna make more money at the same time. You gotta start believing in yourself, people. You gotta start believing in yourself. If you don't believe in your skill and your thing, you shouldn't be doing a person-to-person, face-to-face, direct marketing, direct skill job. You gotta put yourself out there, okay? You gotta put yourself out there. Please put yourself out there. Try a little harder. Try a little harder. I'm gonna let you guys know this now. This summertime is the best time for me when I'm driving. I don't gotta take my kids to school. All I have to do is wake up earlier now, like 5 a.m., and start driving. Kids are gonna be at home. Parents are gonna give them prepaid debit cards to order food from. Parents might order food because the parents really don't cook, okay? Now, the kids are not gonna tip because they're using their prepaid debit cards. I'm still gonna deliver them that food. Because if you don't deliver them that food, someone's going to say, man, I hate the summer slowdown. Go deliver to the consumers who are directly in your area. You can't do anything else. I met a driver, well, not bet. I talked to him, a second time, but he let me know. He says, you got a fan at KG Sports. He goes in there and he let me know. He said, I'm getting more ride shares than the Uber Eats. He said, how come? I said, well, the algorithm, you are a Uber Eats, you are a rideshare king, so they just fill you in every now and then. He said, yeah, whenever it gets a little slower like that on Uber Eats, I sign on into DoorDash. Now, he said, I make sure, now this dude's an older gentleman, he's older than I am. He said, I make sure I keep my top dasher status so I can hop in whenever I want. Whenever the Uber Eats gets slow, I can hop into DoorDash. He is a diamond driver on Uber and a top dasher at the exact same time. He is a diamond driver on Uber and he is a top dasher at the exact same time. Okay? He does enough orders on DoorDash, okay, that when it's slow, he says he takes all of his DoorDash orders, no matter which ones they are. He takes them when the Uber Eats gets slow and he's not doing rideshare. He takes them no matter what. Now, he is here in Cali, so he does get the hourly, but he says he takes them no matter what. He says because of him taking them no matter what, he has achieved top dasher, and now he can turn on wherever he is. On Uber Eats, he can turn on and off wherever he is. On DoorDash, he can turn on and off wherever he is. And he makes a lot of money. He made $80,000 last year. He made $80,000 last year off of the ride share and the food deliveries. So Bud Soda, if you are out there, this is an actual person. He's made $80,000. Okay, he made $80,000, which puts that 100 grand reachable. Don't quit on your goal. Okay, it is reachable and attainable. Okay, it is there. The guy takes his orders on DoorDash, and he is a top driver on DoorDash and Uber Eats. Now, that is something that if you are multi-apping, wouldn't multi-apping work so much better for you if you were the top driver on the platforms you were delivering for? This guy is. He doesn't have to do all the other apps because he's top driver on 2 apps, and he's multi-apping both apps. He does enough orders to keep his percentage and everything else up, and he does the same thing on Uber. Now, let me tell you this. When I was doing DoorDash, when I was doing it like this. At 5 a.m. to about like 8 a.m., I was driving Postmates, okay? From 9 a.m. to about like 12 or whatever else it was, I was driving Uber Eats, okay? When it came down time for nighttime, I was driving DoorDash. I was not multi-apping like that, picking one. I put it so all my time went to that one, then that one, and that one, so I can build myself on all. Now, before Uber bought out Postmates, people, I was one of the top Postmates drivers while being a Diamond Uber Eats driver. When they merged, it's just all in one. It's all one now. So, but I was a top driver on 2 platforms at the same time. It is very possible. Okay. Now let me tell you this. While I was doing that, okay. I made 42K this year. People getting it in. Now we are in June. Right there, 84K. 84K is right there. Let me go ahead and check this. So multi-apping, people, I was building myself up by putting myself in each spot, and it worked. Now, when Uber took over, all that stopped. It's all in one, and so that was that. But I was top driver on both platforms at the same time, and I was working myself up there on DoorDash before I was like, you know what? If I can't get into a zone, they want me to drive 2 cities over to go and drive. I'm not going to drive like that. I'm not going to drive 2 cities over and then no. So I was like, no, I'm not doing that. So I agree with the driver. He's like, top dasher, diamond driver. I get to do whatever the hell I want when I'm driving, make whatever money I want to make, and the offers that you get are not bad offers. So I want you guys to know this right now. And I'm going to go over some of this stuff in the notes. I have some people in the notes that, not the notes, the comments that left some stuff that I got to say. Now, for all of you out there, people, when you watch my videos, when you watch my ride-alongs, and you see me accept the order for $3.50, $3.45, $3 even, I am in California, people. And watch my videos. When I'm picking these orders up, I am parked in the same parking lot of the place I'm picking up from, and I'm driving. When we get $3 orders, at least where I am, you're not going no more than like 1.2 miles. Okay? And the orders are always ready when you go in and pick them up. I'm not waiting or anything. So I'm picking up from places that I'm delivering to local businesses for employees. So when you see me take those short orders, I take them just like that. Now, if you also notice, if you've been watching my videos lately, my ride-alongs, you'll see that I may get like some regular order that they'll give me. And some people will say, well, that's a trash one. It's $3. No, it's not trash. It's $3, and it's like $3.80 going 0.8 miles. That's more than $2 a mile. So it's winning right there. And I'm not wasting any time. Okay, I am not wasting any time. So when I'm taking these things, you'll see that I'll take one of those, and when I'm delivering or dropping off the other one, they're giving me another order that's like $10 or so. So it just makes the average of both of those come into like $7 to even $8 orders. So I look at it like that. If I do 2 orders and they equal this total here, if I divide those, I'm doing my per average for what I got to get. And I do it like that, and my money always comes up where it comes up. My money does not come up short. And I don't pick and choose my orders. So I'm just saying, when these times are tough with this gas, people, buckle up, man up, fight the fight, and see what the hell you got. Now let's get into this next piece of news right here. Okay, we got one more. Well, I got 2 more before we get into these other the comments. And for those of you brand new, when comments are made on my channel, I reply to people. I reply to the comments live on the air, so you can get a chance to get you a piece of what you're trying to get a piece of. And subscribe if you haven't. Hit that like button if you have not hit that button. But subscribe, people. This channel here is here to stay. We got some great things going on, people. Oh, yes. Newport Beach Dasher. Preach it, brother. Yes, 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 indeed. Mama's right there. Let's go ahead and get this. Now, let's get into this one right here. Let me put this on full screen. Let me put this here. Now, we got some London news. It's a little cheeky. It's a cheeky story right here. People, I speak English, and I speak English, okay? So, if you hear me saying things that you don't know what I'm saying, I'm speaking English, not American English, okay? Police end up delivering pizzas after seizing delivery driver's vehicle. Okay, says police officers end up, get off my screen. Police officers end up delivering a pizza in Nottinghamshire after discovering a delivery driver did not have their full license. Oh, wow, they didn't have their full license. What's a half driver's license? Members of Nottinghamshire Police Operation. You see how it's in London Police Operation. Reacher team said a driver in Sutton in Ashfield only had their provisional license when they were pulled over on Thursday, June 2nd, after seizing the vehicle of Jefferson Road in Sutton in Ashfield. They released a bag full of pizzas still needed to be delivered to Lennington Estate, meaning the officers have to go above and beyond and to deliver those pizzas to the people. Lesson learned, people. Follow the rules when you're driving. Those cops should have just said, you got a provisional license. You know what? Don't let us pull you over again. They should have let him go do his thing, but now he's in trouble. He's got something on his record, his license. They could deactivate him because of that. Policeman, bad thing on you I don't know if he's going to get deactivated, but good thing, bad thing, and good thing. The pizza still got delivered. I hope they did not tip you guys. Yes. So that's that there. And we got this next one right here. This delivery news. This is the very last one, people. And then we got the comments. I'm going to share this screen right here. Let's go to tab. Boom! In your face like mace.
San Bernardino deputies uncover a stash of stolen merchandise after a report of delivery driver theft. Deputies in Fontana visited the home of driver Juan.
Sorry, people. I did not hit the mute.
Cardenas and found Bernardino deputies. New at noon, San Bernardino deputies uncover a stash of stolen merchandise after a report of delivery driver theft. Deputies in Fontana visited the home of driver Juan Cardenas and found thousands of dollars in stolen merchandise. Some of the stolen goods were still in the shipping boxes with the customers' addresses still on them. The 61-year-old Cardenas and 61-year-old Norma Acuna were arrested. Cardenas was a driver for on-track deliveries.
Now, you guys saw all that merchandise, right? Mooshy Moo, I know you're out there. Oh, yeah, people, I talk to Moose every morning. I'm trying to nail him in. We're just trying to figure out a schedule because he's doing eBay, which brings me into this right here. Look at all those brand new packages. How much was this dude making on eBay, on OfferUp, on Let Go, on Facebook Marketplace? How much was this dude making? All that stolen stuff, yeah, man, they are going to jail. All of that stolen stuff right there, man. All of that stolen stuff. That was crazy right there. Wonder how much money they're making right there. Now, I'm going to do this right here really quick. I'm going to show you guys this. I'm going to show you guys this again really quick before I get into these comments. Let me show this. I'm going to push mute right now.
How you gonna know a fool when you see a fool? How you gonna know foolishness if you haven't been foolish? Foolishness, it comes with, it's painful. Because we think we all of that. We got a lot of abilities. We can create. We can send man to the moon. We can be inventors, but we're limited. If I understand that I'm limited, then that's when God takes control and gives me the wisdom that I desire. Humility. Be humble. If you don't understand your purpose, ask God. But ask him in sincerity. What's my purpose, God? Did you ever ask that question? What's my purpose? Why I'm here? What am I meant to do? But sometimes he can't tell us all at once. It might be too much. How you gonna know?
You guys hear what that man just said? You can get some of the best wisdom from anywhere, man. That was real hot facts right there. That was real hot facts right there. Man, that was real hot facts. That was deep. Now we're going to get into these comments because you guys know how I like to do the comments. You guys know how I like to do the comments. So let's get into these comments and replies. Okay, so for everyone that subscribed over the past few days, and I let you know that I go over them, you guys are going to go over your comments now. By the way, people, so we are at the channel is 4 months old, people, as far as this channel here, and we are at. Let me give a live up-to-date count on this. Let me go here. Okay, I am at. Thank you for the new subscribers there. Appreciate that. Okay, and where is it at? Lifetime. Okay, people, I am at, well, it's still stuck where it was because it hasn't updated, but all these views are still coming in, people. So as of right now, oh wow. Okay, so as of right now, people, I'm at 107,000 views in 4 months. Okay, we just broke 100,000 views. We broke 100,000 views this morning. Yesterday was like 7,000 view day was yesterday. And they're still continuing. I put up so many shorts that they catch at their own times, like maybe like a day or two later. And right now I'm at it says last 48 hours, 7,920 views the last 48 hours. So it does this, it goes like this. Man, 100,000 views in 4 months, people. So we are rocking. If I can stay on this pace like this, people, I'm trying to get up there. You know, when I get that million view total, you know, I'm right there. I'm 10% there. So 10% got a lot of chipping away, but that is right there. I wanted to share that with you guys. 100K views. Okay. So for people that are watching, we already have the first person that's going to be co-hosting the show with me. I'm going to switch up my daughter's thing. I'm going to pick the number between 1 and 10. Throw a number out there, people. The closest person will be partnering up with the first person and co-host the show with me for the entire Hot Facts with Robert Reese Live. So this is for contestant number 2, participant number 2. I pick my own number in my head right now. So throw those numbers out right now. The closest person to that number between 1 and 10 is going to be co-hosting, people. Cornbread, I know I see it out there. I got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday booked. Trying to go ahead and try to get you in later this week, but I have 2 people that I'm just waiting on them to tell me what their time. But I'll talk to you after this and tentatively put you in for something there. Now, people, I want to tell you this about Cornbread, Grind City Grinders. I am the only subscriber on his channel right now, right? When he put out the thing, he accidentally put the video out on accident. It was supposed to be private until he was supposed to be releasing it. The man is not a rookie when it comes down to driving. He is an all-the-way vet, and he is going to be new to the tube. So I'm going to be interviewing him because he makes a killing. He makes a killing. And he's going to start documenting it and putting it on cam. So he's been learning how the cam works from the DoorDash revolution to get that stuff in. So I'm going to love to get him in, okay? I'm going to love to get him in. But let's get into these comments. Let me go here, studio. Let me go here, studio. And let's go here. Let's get to the first one here. And let's bam, 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 bam. Okay. Okay, first one here. It says, this one is off of the short that I put up, that this short right now, it has, I think, like 3,600 views on it or something, this short here. And, you know, DoorDash, this is your problem. This is getting a lot of comments. Okay, it says Uber Eats did this to me twice in one night. Spent 3 hours trying to get my meal until I drove there myself to get it. All right, this came from Toller, Toler. It says, tip next time. It says Uber Eats did this to me too. Let me tell you, people, Uber Eats is not doing anything to you. Okay. And Raphael Angel said tip next time. Okay, look. Toller, you are the customer. Uber Eats did not do this to you. And Raphael Angel, your comment and your reply to Toller was tip next time. Now, Raphael Angel, step back and hold your tongue right there. Hold your tongue, Raphael Angel. Okay? 2 first names, Raphael Angel. First things first with you. Now, on Uber Eats, if it shows like $12, the driver is going to see like $4 or $5. The rest of it comes in 1 hour after. There was a tip included already on Uber Eats. The driver did not know anything. Slapped himself in the face 58 times with a wet brick. He cost someone food because they don't understand the pay structure of the company they're doing contracting for. Toller, it was not Uber Eats. It was the driver. Raphael, you're a driver. The driver needs to understand the platform that he is delivering for. That takes care of both of you guys right there. On to the next. This comment comes from Relaxing and Calm. Same video. But the order gets passed to someone else that will come in, that will come get it soon. Correction. If one driver does not get it, the other driver is going to think, why is it coming to me? It must be sitting there. It must be cold. Okay. But the order gets passed to someone else and it will be picked up soon. It's going to be picked up late and cold food is going to come from McDonald's. I don't want room temperature cold McDonald's fries. Okay. I do not. McDonald's tastes terrible when you reheat it. I don't care what you do it in. Air fryer, it don't matter what it is. It tastes terrible. She probably wanted to cancel it and go to get another order. It happens all the time. Correction. I was standing right next to the person the whole time. We entered together. We were standing next together. There was no other order. There was no checking on the phone. It was looking around and being afraid and timid of stepping in and getting the attention from the employees there. Okay? It was being scared. Now, I'm going to say this right now. There are times, and I have actually spoken with an employee, and I actually did this last night when I just went out randomly, okay? I spoke to an employee, okay? And they said that when drivers go in there rude, they just show their phone and things like that, they give them thumbs down, and they're going to act like the order has not come out yet. So, people, check yourself when you're going into these places, okay? Check yourself when you're going into these places. They will ignore you based on you. So when you think that someone's not paying attention to me, maybe someone is just working and they're like, man, them customers got in the way. Use the kiosk. But if they're busy, they are busy, okay? They are busy. But go in there with the right attitude, the right way, and I guarantee things will change for you, okay? Now, DoorDash Old Man River. Big shout out, people, to DoorDash Old Man River. If you guys did not see his interview a few days ago, check his interview out. This man is a madman. And I will let you know this, that he went out, this was yesterday, I do believe. Okay. And he made $500, $499. This man is in Pedro's territory. He is in Missouri. He is in Missouri. He does everything else there. He is working. He is doing his thing. And when he's doing his thing, people, he's pulling it in. $500 is what this man got. Okay, go and check him out. He says $300 or nothing. That's what he did. Go ahead and check this man out. Great stuff there, people. Great stuff there. DoorDash Old Man River. Okay, now there's a person here. Man, that same video, DoorDash. Someone said another thing. You better hope DoorDash doesn't show this to the corporation. you work for because you can be fired for stuff like this. You better hope DoorDash isn't, because I said this is your problem, DoorDash. First of all, I don't work for DoorDash. Secondly, I can report anything that I see. Why would I be afraid of DoorDash seeing me telling DoorDash this is your problem, someone walking away from not doing their job? I want them to see that so they can fix it. Okay, on to the next there. This next one here is from Ozell Hall. Ozell Hall says Uber is the best fact, and that's on that DoorDash. This is your problem. He gets his stuff from Uber Eats because he gets his food. Okay. Someone told that same guy, good, you probably don't tip. I don't understand. I don't understand that one. I don't. Is there another one? A reply to go to this? Oh, okay. I see it. We have a donkey of the day here. Slap yourself. Okay, slap yourself. Now, people, I don't like to give people donkeys of the days and slap yourself 48 times with a wet brick, but you got to get the 48 times with a wet brick if you do this. If you reply and comment on the video and the comment and reply has nothing to do with the video, slap yourself 48 times with a wet brick. They thought that they says, go take the bus with your broke self. You drove all the way up there to see no one pick up your order. Okay. If you watch the video, I'm explaining how I'm picking up my order. I got the attention of the person to get my order and drive off, and she did not. So you looked at a video, heard the language in English, and you did not hear anything that was going on. I was delivering food. You got to go back and rewatch that. Slap yourself and donkey of the day. You replied to a comment and it didn't even make sense. Sorry. Now I got Navy 380 says facts on the video. Uber Eats DoorDash went out late night to see what I could catch. He got facts on there. Now here is one from the DoorDash Revolution on that same video from last night. He says, congratulations on the diamond status. You earned that preferential status on your grinding in these streets. That's how you buy your city blocks. People, I want to let you guys know this. I have been a diamond Uber Eats driver ever since I've been driving for Uber Eats. I have been a top-rated driver on Postmates ever since. I have never been less than a diamond driver or the top driver. The only one I was not there on was DoorDash when I was going to build myself up there, and they wouldn't let me go into my own stuff. Okay, so I have been a diamond driver my entire existence of driving. I have not been anything else but the highest rated driver. So I don't know about trash orders. So, yeah. DoorDash Revolution always said, great strategies going to where their least competition gets you more earnings. It's called buying city blocks without selling rocks. Keep those videos coming. Delivery driver beta. I see him in UDM stuff. Says, I have no idea what's going on in this video, but I like it. Oh, that's the video Hannibal was cooked and fed. So he saw part A, part B, and then he saw the aftermath. So he probably didn't know what was going on. Yeah, and here's that comment that I wanted to read you about the person that thought that I went up there. And they put emojis and everything. Abdullah Sul, you said the manager looked at you weird. No, I said I got the manager's attention and she looked at me weird. She said, you said the manager looked at you weird, so you did not understand from the jump. You said the manager looked at you weird, you broke NIGGA. That took the bus to see nobody picking your food. Hide your money. You all broke ass claiming no tipping, but know how to take a bus with money. I didn't take a bus to go look at someone not take my food. Wow. Abdullah, he sold. You gotta, man. Ayana, reseller, wrestler queen says, you just be telling on people, the munchies, people. Someone went inside and ordered. I picked up 2 cheesecakes and a jumbo jack. That's munchie food. Somebody was high as hell. They got 2 cheesecakes and a jumbo jack. Tell me that's not munchie food. Okay. Someone else put, if another app pops off, offering better pay, less miles at the restaurant is lacking, I'm walking out real quick. Set a 5-minute alarm. If it pops off, might want to leave. I have no problem with Miko on the road for saying that. Miko, I respect that. Oh yeah, people, I dropped off stuff to someone that was sick at work. They had the full flu and everything. I said, do you go to work when you're sick? TFT says do not. TFT says do not go to work sick. Cold or flu don't matter. Always cherry picking says unassign that order. And Dash Bandicoot says hot facts gang, people. Hot facts gang. Now, Brandon Grady says who the F is ordering S from gas stations? And this was, I put up the short, it says, watch the ads for the place you pick up from, because they're giving people free delivery when they order a certain amount. That wasn't a gas station, that was 7-Eleven. The actual picture says 7-Eleven, and I'm on the inside. It's not a gas station, but people order from gas stations, Extra Miles, 7-Elevens, all the time. A lot of people order from those places, my man. So here is what, here's a really good comment. Ashley Earls, and I told you I was going to be going over this in the comment, Ashley Earls. Okay, so it's on the video. Watch the ad for the place that you pick up from also. So she says, so I've delivered from Speedway I've delivered from Speedway to people. It says, I deliver from Speedway to people with Speedway is owned by 7-Eleven. I still got the standard delivery fee. However, I've noticed people don't tip anything and barely tip. And that happens to me a lot. With any place offering free delivery incentives, you should think since they, okay, Ava, this is the third time today. You have never done this. This is the third time today. You have to wait. You have to wait. Daddy has spoken. You have to wait. I'm not getting up. You took the ice cream out for no reason, and now it's not cold like that anymore. You have to wait. Think before you do things, Ava. You got to learn young. Thank you. Now, so I deliver from Speedway to people with Speedway is owned by 7-Eleven. I still got the standard delivery fee. However, I've noticed people don't tip anything or barely tip. And that happens to me a lot with any place offering free delivery incentives. You should think since they are offering saving money, they would then tip or tip better. But I will tell you this, because the place is giving them a discount, they don't know that we are the people that are coming to bring it. They do know that it's being delivered, but they don't know about the delivery fee and all the other stuff. So they're like, if I'm getting a discount, that means I don't got to tip. It's just a way so people don't tip. Yeah, that's why you work on your craft and kill them with kindness. But it's usually the opposite in my experience. It's like they think, oh, well, I don't have to pay for the delivery, so I'm not going to pay anything to the delivery driver. It's almost like they think they shouldn't have to. Yeah, they think they shouldn't have to just because they're getting a discount from the place that they are ordering from. That's why I put that short up. Watch the places you pick up from and look at their advertisements, people. Look at those advertisements, and people are saying, well, people don't do this, and I'm getting cheap orders, or this order doesn't make sense. Why are they sending me this? First of all, they're going to send you anything that comes in. It's a computer operated system that's going to send out orders. That's the whole job, to send out orders to whoever is out there. Okay, so they got to send out the orders. Okay, but like you have to look at things like this. This is why some of the orders are actually shorter, and you don't get that money. We don't know what deals that they have broken in with, the company that we are delivering for. So, look at those signs when you are inside there. Now, I'm not saying when you go in there and unassign the order, you already walked on the inside. But if you see something like that, then that should let you know, man, I got to go finesse this person when I go deliver this. Yeah, but pucker up them lips and go deliver to that person and try to kill them with some of that kindness. Okay. Now, LWKGB, that sounds like LBGTQ right there. LWKGB, I can't say that. Here's the thing. Most people that are ordering from free delivery places probably are usually doing it because they aren't well off on money. Otherwise, they would specifically look for a free delivery place. Or they wouldn't specifically look for a free delivery place. I think that has a lot to do with it also. Yes, you have some truth into that, but people are looking to save money anyway. Look at it right now. People are complaining about gas so much. People are going to look in to save money on coupons. That's why we have people that do like extreme couponing. You know, they go up to a register, it's like $58 worth of stuff, and they're paying like $2. They figured out how to get the stuff for cheap. So people will look to get things for cheap. It's not saying that that person is not well off. That person just doesn't want to spend that much money. How many of you guys have Jewish friends? I knew a Jewish dude that the dude wouldn't even go like buy like shoes or anything. He was like, no. He's trying to do it the cheap way. He'll go buy some Pro Wings before he go buys them Nikes. Okay? And shoe polish them all black. So just so you don't even know what type of shoe it is. It looks right with his clothes, so that's what he does. You know, some people, it doesn't mean that some people aren't well off. You don't have to be well off to order. It's not a luxury service. It's a convenient service, not a luxury service, okay? It's a convenient service. That's why it costs more, which is why when you go to the 7-Eleven to buy milk, it costs more than a grocery store. It's the convenience of you going right there to the corner. That's why it costs more. Now, you know, it has a lot to do with it also on the other end too, because there's percentages of people everywhere. We got to understand that percentages play into everything that's out there. Okay. Yeah, someone said, I said Sizzler responsible for tip baiting. TFT sent me the legislation and everything there. The laws are in, people, and these places that are still giving the plastic forks and stuff to their customers, they're trying not to get bad reviews and treated bad by their customers. But there's places out there that are really not giving the utensils. They have to order them on the app itself. And if you do not get them inside the bag, people, I suggest you raid places when you go on the inside and pick up, rate those places for forks, spoons, and stuff like that to put inside your bag, because if the customer has to pay for them, they will not pay for them because they don't want to. And because they don't pay for them, they'll use that as I didn't get utensils and take away from the driver doing the drop-off. Keep your stuff handy in your bag. Make sure that when you go to El Pollo Loco and they have the napkin, the knife, and the fork in those plastic bags, take you handfuls of those, because you don't know what restaurants are not giving them. I do know that now that I went to Ramen 369 Sushi, the person ordered boba with you know, those big old chunks. They did not give that big old boba straw. There was no straw. The straws I have in my bag are regular straws. Large, medium, and real skinny straws. Depending on what place I go to, if they give you like the cup is like a smaller size cup, I give the person a skinnier straw so it feels like they're drinking more. That's just what I do. But I don't have those large boba straws. So therefore, the person got no boba straw with boba. So, you know, they're following that law and that rule. It has to do with recycling, people, and everything else like that. So start recycling more. Get that money to yourself. But go and rate the places. Since we are employees with them, also extensions of their establishment, go in there and take them straws and take them forks and stuff to keep your money in your pocket. Don't let nobody take that money from you, okay? Don't let nobody take that money from you. Now, someone said, I love going to Skizzlers. And Ryan Murray said, it says, 2 billion. People will struggle to eat anything today. 20,000 people will be murdered and 30,000 people raped. Shut the F up. There's bigger things going on at the minute. Get a grip of 10,000 years of humans haven't used utensils. It's not a big deal. Oh, wow. So I was wondering who gave me a thumbs down. So this dude gave me a thumbs down because I told the drivers out there that you could get your tip taken away because restaurants are not giving you utensils. He was so mad that I told that to drivers. He took it to 10,000 years of humans having used utensils. Not a big deal. Wow. Well, I hope he's a delivery driver and he shows up with no utensils every single time. And let's see how his ratings go. Let's see how your ratings go. Okay, so we got the DoorDash Revolution interview, and that's got a fist pump from Light. Uber guy Tony, yes sir, we be on the same vibe. I got hit up with tips today, and he got a $50 tip that day. Uber guy Tony, I did check that out. He got a $50 tip, people. Grinding DoorDash with Levi, can't wait for this one. He's funny. He's talking about take the bus there, bozo. Hope you guys did like the interview there. Hope you guys did like the interview. And someone says we're not trying to wait too long for $2 orders. And like I said, people in California, we don't get those orders. Alana Matthews. Hope you guys enjoyed the interview. We got a lot of interviews coming up. People, a lot of interviews coming up. One more comment from DoorDash Revolution. Hot Facts with Robert Reese. It was a pleasure as well as honor to be on your show and to share these point of views about the reality of the hypocrisies that goes on in our community. So he talks like Judge Joe Brown, people. So just use Judge Joe Brown's voice when you look at hypocrisies and all that. Thanks always. Check pick for the inspiration that encouraged me to find out the truth and speak on things. It keeps me humble. Yes, people. Hope you guys did love the interview with Van DoorDash Delivery. Tomorrow we have College Town Gig Finance, people, and I'll let him know the real reason why I got him on the air. Wednesday, Tanner Markley is going to be here. He's actually starting up his tour. He's going to interview with me at 2:00. Then he has to get a tap. He's interviewing with me. They're going to load his trailer up for his tour. He's getting a tattoo, and then they're taking his tour to Chicago. So before he goes to Chicago and he goes on his tour, he is going to interview and sit down with Hot Facts in that same seat right there. So Tanner has 17,000 subs, people. He did put out a tweet, he put out a post in his community, tagged me in there, did all of that. So that's a good thing there, people. I'm going to be bringing in some of your favorite people. I'm bringing him in because he has his hands in a lot of pots. He brings in money from a lot of different places, and he delivers. So it's also good to hear from a Renaissance man and get some business stories out of there. Cars and Cribs, let me know that he put me in his video that's coming out tomorrow. So we're just trying to nail the day down for him. So he's tentatively agreed to an appointment. Long Island Dash Experience, they have tentatively agreed to an appointment. So we are just going to schedule out some times. Melissa Espinosa still got to get you in, and Cornbread. I'm gonna after today, I'm gonna see where it is. I don't want to double book or anything else like that, and I'm going to get you in. So I got Cornbread. So I got people, as you see, we got interviews like I have going into next week. Also, they're going to be coming in. Sarah Elizabeth, I saw you in there and you put it up. You came to watch Van interviews. You've probably seen some more interviews. It'll be a great thing for people to get a chance to know you. You get a chance to know me, Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Get a chance to get to know my community, the channel here. And, it's just a great way to reach out there. Exposure is exposure. And I do realize, people, that a lot of the content creators, they never thought of themselves and putting themselves into a light to where it's like a Hollywood or anything else like that. You just put out videos and that's it. But you guys put out videos and that's it. And people watching your videos, they have no idea who you are. That's why people get interviewed on different TV shows, radio shows, talk shows all over. Being able to connect with your fans and future fans and subscribers is so key when you're doing this. And it's something that you really should look into if you're a content creator or a gig tuber that has never thought about that. Putting yourself out there and everything else like that is something that you should be doing. Make sure you are doing this. This is my lane here. This is my channel. There are other content creators who do interviews every now and then. They want to talk about things every now and then. I'm going to be doing interviews all the time. People you have never even heard of. When I ask them who they watch, you're going to hear them say names you never heard of. That's the whole point. Throw in more names out there. You start to watch more. You start to learn a little bit more. So every single person out there, you guys have seen these interviews. If you're a content creator, like, I don't know, and I'll tell you this. There's a content creator by the name of I work in my sleep, or I grind in my sleep. And I'm gonna give you guys the stories. Like, you guys see success, I'm gonna give you an example of a turn down that I had to go through. So went up there, everything was cool, left the comments, how I go ahead to bring the people in on how I can sell myself to them. And dude has like 3,000 subs, has his thing. He tells me I wouldn't do an interview, but we can work together though. So I get turned down like that. What does that mean? If my job is doing an interview, how do you not want to do an interview, but you can still work with me? Okay, people, I get stuff like that. All you have to do is say, I'm not into interviews. Well, if you're not into interviews, people, start putting yourself up there on the bougie list, because there's no one here, appearing on Jay Leno yet. Okay, an interview to get you more subscribers and to show your grind that you say that you do every single day. It would be more beneficial if you can put it out there to more people. So that I just want to share that one right there. That actually, I got turned down and said I wouldn't do an interview, but I will work with you. So stuff like that. But people, the interviews are coming. That's a chance someone with 3,000 subs could have got to reach out to other people. Now, there's groups of people that watch certain subscribers. So I'm probably not in this group, and he could have got more people to go ahead and watch in. So that's why, if you are a content creator and you have been watching the interviews, it's something that you really should step into. Okay, it's something that you really should step into and think about. Now I'm gonna read a text message right now. Okay, I'm gonna read a text message right now. Some of you guys saw the thing on Steve Rideshare Rodeo yesterday, and some of you guys are like, oh, what's gonna happen with Steve and Rideshare? People, for the record, me and Steve have never had an issue about anything. Never, not one time. He's not even involved with the stuff that went on. Okay, Steve just works with everyone. Okay, so he was just kind of worried a little bit. Okay, so I know he read the text message yesterday, but it was partial of it. I just want you guys who were watching to, and me and Steve spoke, people. We spoke on the phone. We spoke on the phone. Me and Steve spoke. There's nothing wrong with me and Steve. Me and Steve spoke on the phone. Me and Rideshare Rodeo spoke. Okay, there's nothing wrong with me reading this right here. I'm reading the same text he read, but he just left a few things out, and I wrote those things because I knew that he was gonna read it out loud, so I wanted everyone to hear it. So he skipped out a few parts. He paraphrased it, but it was good, but he just skipped out a few points. So I'm gonna read the text. Okay, after he read that, okay, so it says this. I said, I was not trying to disrespect your life. I simply asked about Buckle. People, they were talking about Buckle, so I had a question about Buckle. I simply asked about Buckle, kind of like saying, hi, I'm open now. You cough. Now, when I said, people, you see, this part was left out. He was just paraphrasing, so that's why I'm bringing it up. I simply asked about Buckle, kind of like saying, hi, I'm open, because he left me text. People, he left me text, and I didn't respond to him as quick. So I was letting him know. I asked about Buckle, letting him know that I'm saying hi and I'm open now. You coughed after my name and then called me out on air while I'm watching. I was going to respond, but I will call you. So that's pretty much said, because I was watching the live. I was watching the live and you called me out. I had to respond right then and there. So that's what that meant right there. People are not going to make a video about Steve or coming back. That's what that meant. You called me out while I was watching. I'm going to respond. That's what that meant. I was going to respond. Okay, so I just wanted everyone to know that there. This was the text message. Me and Steve spoke after this text message. We spoke on the phone, and yeah, people, we spoke on the phone. So there was just a miscommunication, and we spoke on the phone. Even when you're reading a text, people, you can read the text wrong. So that's why I wanted to read my text out loud. I was not trying to disrespect your live. I simply asked about Buckle, okay? When I asked about Buckle, Steve was a little upset, you know, and yeah, so nothing there. So all of you guys who thought there was something weird with me and Steve, slap yourself 48 times with that same wet break. There was nothing there. There was nothing to dig into. There was nothing to dig up or try to create, or there's nothing there for anyone to try to do, okay? There's nothing there, okay? So after that, Steve texted me and said, good, I have a very busy schedule, but let's plan something soon. The community is hurt, and I feel I can help. Okay, not against you. In fact, want to flip it around. Okay, so see, people, that's Steve right there. And after that, we spoke on the phone. So for all of you that thought there was some weird thing going on in that live, there was no weird thing going on in that live. Okay, and I'm gonna end it like that, people. Yeah, thank you for watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese, people. It went on a little more. We're at 2:25, but I have to say some things here and get it out there. I hope everyone had a great time. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Don't be afraid. Please subscribe. Please. Thank you so much, Newport Beach Dasher. Thank you so much. Actually, I might be in your area soon. I might run into you. But you guys, you know how I sign on off. I'm out like Chuck Woolery in 2 and 2. Peace out.